What up there, roguelike fans? I've got another roguelike for you today. This one's strange. Before I even go into that, let me mention the sound of my voice you're hearing right now is I'm sure a little echoic, a little not quite as perfect as it sometimes was in the past. As I've mentioned before, I had an old headset, an old Turtle Beach headset that worked great, but it finally broke on me. And my wife for Christmas got me this new Turtle Beach headset, which is awesome, but it's designed for the Xbox. If I plug it into an Xbox controller, it's flawless. I can record stuff on that, no problem. When I plug it into my PC, in order to properly use it on the PC, I need to get a splitter, one that will go into the headset jack, one plug that will go into the microphone jack. Instead, right now, it's just plugged into the headset jack, and it is sounding a little bizarre. I can't get the splitter right now, of course, because I live in Toronto and we are in complete lockdown. All the stores are closed because of the pandemic. So for the time being, if I try to record on my PC, I have other options, but this is probably the best bet. So I apologize for the lower quality of voice sound you're hearing. Having said all that, let's dive into a roguelike and see what we're looking at today. What are we looking at? Well, sirs, we are looking at, let me start by saying this here. This gentleman here, Sobi, popped in a few days ago. I guess I said this to him on August 29th. Hi, not sure if you're still on Reddit, but I run a roguelike YouTube channel called Roguelove, trying to track down the 10 kilobyte roguelike you made called Fontanero. If you still have a Windows executable, I'd love to run and feature it on the channel. Please let me know. I don't know what had me searching for it in August of 2020. I think back then, if I remember correctly, we were recording a bunch of 1 kilobyte roguelikes, and probably in my search for that, I stumbled across the name Fontanero and couldn't find the game. At any rate, a few weeks ago, what is this today, 21st, 15 days ago, 5 days ago, pardon me, Sobi contacted me. Hello, indeed, I'm nearly inactive here since years. Sorry for the delay. Just to clarify, I'm not the creator or developer of Fontanero. I just shared the link in the subreddit because I found it pretty cool, so I must have found it in the subreddit. I've had a quick look on the web, and I found the original creators. Here they are. Here's the source. And you can play and probably download and save the game from this web archive here. I wish you the best for your channel. So clicking on this brings us to this. No, not this. This. When we look up the creators, we end up here. Fontanero by @PrivateFace and @Woozle. An ordinary plumber, Mario would not even think that while he's fixing pipes in ordinary home, he'd go straight to hell. Endless cellar, dozen game items, dozen monsters, and old-school 4-bit graphics. Right now in our 10K application for your Firefox, Safari, Chrome, or Internet Explorer. This is from back in 2014, apparently. I'm not sure if there's a more recent version. I'm just following this dude's links. If we go to Google Translate to find out what Fontanero means, it's Spanish for plumber. There you go. And if we go to the link he provided me, this is where we end up. Now, I will say, having fired this up several times now, although I assume it is a roguelike, although I assume it is randomly generated, or perhaps was at one point in time, if I use the Wayback Machine, it always gives me this exact same start. So I don't know if that's a function of the Wayback aspect, that it saved the game in a current state, or if it was always designed to not quite be as roguelike-y a beginning as one might wish, or what, I don't know. Literally, this is as far as I've taken it. I've never played the game. I've not gone any further than this. I just had a hankering for a roguelike this morning, and I know that if I don't play this now, I will forget that it exists. So this is apropos of nothing. 10 kilobyte roguelike named Fontanero that apparently I was searching for back in August, and somebody who I was talking to about it found it and gave it to me. Let's see what it's all about. I know I can click this on and off, turn shadows on or off. There you go, it's the grid. There you go. You've entered the dungeon, crossed out cellar, to fix all broken pipes and vents, because we are Mario the Fontanero. We have 150 hit points. We have 0 money out of 100. Pipes found, 0. Pipes fixed, 0. I don't know what that means out of 100. Are we? Is that the maximum we can carry? Are we trying to find 100 and that's the victory condition? Don't know. We're carrying nothing. We see nothing. Search exit. Let's try the old question mark, although I don't think it'll work. No. Let me try the keyboard. Keypad. With keypad is not moving me. Let's try numlock off. There you go. With numlock, I believe, turned off, possibly turned on. With numlock toggled, the keypad now works. As you saw when I moved, this thing moved. I don't know what it is. Some sort of spider, I'm guessing. Let's try 5, see if it moves towards me. No. Space? No, space is turn shadows on and off. Period? Comma? No. Let's, the diagonals don't seem to be working. You can only move forward directional movement. Killed it. Spider dies. It's a spider. We got $16. Killed that. Spider dies. Got $16. Bump to attack seems to work. No sound, so I probably could have plugged this directly into the microphone jack, but whatever. Deal with my sound issues, people. We can pick this up. We can read it. We can search it. Let's try reading it. Oh, it's a map. You feel somewhat enlightened. You read a book of vision. Okay. So there we have a map of the level. That's pretty cool. What do we have here? Bread. Let's pick it up, because as far as I can tell, we're not hungry, and I don't think we're hurt yet. Not knowing what food does. Pick that up as well. What is it? You picked up tea. So far, these things have died with casual ease. P for pickup. Hey, we got 17 out of that guy instead of 16. I don't know how to move in such a way that I'll ever... Oh, there we go. You bump into a wall, you pass your turn. Pick up the jelly and spaghetti. So all of these food items have the same graphic. Pick up the... What was it? More tea. We can eat, throw, alchemy, drink, search. Cool. Key of some sort. The key to the next level. Okay. What's going on? Why can't I move? Okay, there we go. Let's pick up spaghetti. What the hell alchemy is about? There we go. That's a little arrow down I can see. You're seeing the full screen, guys. Sorry, this is my freaking 4K monitor in 4K mode, so we're probably supposed to be able to see this better than we are. Let me try something here, guys. What'll happen if I do this? Shouldn't matter. System, devices, blah de blah, system. Visual shit. What am I looking for? Display. AKA visual shit. Oh, we're actually only in 1080p. Let's bring it down. Let's dumb it down to like fucking the lowest we can go. I mean, not the lowest. Let's go to 1024 by 768. No. Too much. Maybe, let's go to a lower high-res mode. No, that sucks. Fuck it. Let's stick with what we got. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's try the greater than. The usual go down level. No, it did not work. Let's try the down on... Nope. You can use the 4 directional arrows to move around if you want to. How do we... Maybe give us an option down there. Exit. Let's try X for exit. There we go. We're on level 2. I don't know if level 2 is always the same. Your senses tell you about broken pipe on this floor. Given the title of Fontanero, as well as some grammatical, I suppose, flaws, I'm guessing English was not the first language, but Spanish was. Oh, what did I do that for? Spider hits Mario for 5 points because Mario was an idiot and fucking bumped into a wall when the thing was standing right next to him. So far, the only enemies we're finding are spiders. You see pipes. Pick them up. Fix them. F. The goal of this minigame is turn all the pipes to its right position. Plus, click to turn pipe. Start. Oh. Okay, a little minigame here. Interesting. Is that what we want? Or we want all of them that way? This is a confusing but interesting minigame. It seems to be, I mean, I'm not, oh, I guess we succeeded. I didn't get the pleasure of seeing all the things turn the right direction, but it seems like occasionally you feel stronger. All right. Yeah, you see the pipe looks like it's fixed now. So you don't get to see The wondrous results of your actions. Cash 290 out of 1,000. I wonder why that went up. The key to the next level. Let's try drinking some tea. What is this? What do I have here? What is on the floor here? Jelly. Let's eat the jelly. Capital E, I guess. No, it didn't work no matter what I did. Let's try picking it up. And now let's try drinking the tea. Did it help my health at all? I've lost track of where I can see my health. No, if it did, it didn't help it much. Let me get this out of the way. Yeah, so kind of a weird game in the sense that A, I didn't remember why I was searching for it. B, we found it by the Wayback Machine. It seems he played online directly. I'm not sure if there's a way to download it per se. I'm not seeing that at present. Pick up the jelly, pick up the soda. Nothing. Apparently I got it all when I said pick up the jelly. But also I apologize if this is if this ends up being too difficult to see. I mean, it is very fucking small. Pick up the bread. Water. I do have to get well, can I pick up anything else? P? A. All right, picked it all up as far as I can. No, we can't pick anything else. Let's drink something. Or eat. Let's eat an egg. Maybe give some health back. Let's eat a spaghetti. Yeah, eat another spaghetti. Eat a bread. Eat a jelly. Oh, that did a lot. All right, let's leave it there. Pick this shit up, I guess. I got to get a real, a larger roguelike we can sink our teeth into going again, because it's been a long time. And I do miss it. Did I go the wrong way? Did I go back up to the first level? What do you... A, yes, it looks like I did, but B, there's already dead things here. Let's just go back down. I think I went the wrong way. There was like a living thing too. Like when we came down this level, now there's suddenly a new monster. A wasp. Got a lot of money out of that. I don't know what the money's for. Wasp. It's cool to discover these old roguelikes. But at the same time, I do very much want to, I want to know that we have a fully functioning game on our hands before we dive in. We don't know that here. Fix. Goal of this minigame is turn all the pipes to its right position. Click to turn pipe. What I'm not liking about this is it seems like it's pretty random. I don't see any way to decipher that, hey, you got it, or this will yield the result you want. I'm not even sure if having more turned appropriately is indicative of success, because when you turn one knob, you end up turning lots of knobs, and I don't know if for all we know, when you had it basically devoid of any level of success, maybe a 3. Like, I don't know if this is a better situation or not, right? Certainly it didn't allow me to get it, so now I have to proceed with something else. There's no reason to suspect that's better or worse. I guess the only mild solution I can think of to try and aid you in doing this is get a pattern on the screen like this. Click one of the X's, and if it doesn't succeed, click it off and try the other X, because maybe that's the combo, right? And then when you've exhausted everything, then, oops, start again. Shit. fucked that up, but alright. What? Fuck, my fucking mouse is fucking me over. We already did this combo, didn't we? I don't know. Let's try this. I will undeniably give this the full half hour, guys. We've been at 15 minutes. I don't know if we'll take it much beyond that because again, I don't know if we're dealing with a fully functioning game or what. And this particular mini game is admittedly a little on the boring side. Come on, with no indication at all that I can see. Am I missing something? Are you guys seeing a pattern here that should indicate, hey, Jeff, you're getting closer or you're not getting closer? Like if there's a way to lock some of them. It seems almost random, of course, if you don't adhere to some sort of pattern. You run the very real risk of redoing combos you've already done. Do you see any pattern? Wait a minute. Okay. I do see a pattern. Okay. So when I turn, this is a red X. If I click it to turn it green, any X's that are horizontally or vertically adjacent will turn green. And any pluses will turn to X's. So there is a pattern to this. Do you have to get a row first? Is that the way to do it? Get one solid row? Here you got that row. I guess it doesn't help us, does it? Let's try giving up and starting again. Maybe we can... Oh, you see fixed pipes. Apparently, if you give up, you succeed. That doesn't seem cool. But at least we figured out a pattern there. The next one we'll try and do legitimately. All right, let's go down. Exit. Did I not press it? Exit. There we go. Pick up. Oh, that's a bat. Bat dies. Let's try eating some stuff here. Eat some bread. Eat some jelly. Seems to be kind of random. The jelly really helped us before, and now it's not. There we go. 250. Pick up. You picked up milk. You see nothing. One point of interest in our ongoing, heavily lately interrupted quest to explore and learn all we can about different roguelikes is the need for a key before progressing. That's not often seen in roguelikes. Usually if you find the stairs, you can just go down. But this one requires you to find a key. Which is interesting, I think. Kind of. Oh, fucking tired. Let's drink some tea. Oh, I put us all the way back. It must be random. Put us all the way back. Either items have an intrinsic hidden amount that they will give back to you, and you find out what that amount is when you eat it, or it's random at the time you eat it. Let's exit. Again, as far as I can tell, the first level is always identical if you follow the link I will provide. I have no idea if subsequent levels are randomized. Oh, this is a fixable. Okay. So we know what we're trying to do here. I am very bad at puzzles of this nature. Like, I mean, fucking horrible at it. We got that first one by luck. We're just chasing this around, right? I am like additionally to the fact that it took me a while to figure out even what we're trying to do. My brain just doesn't work in a way that would facilitate success in this endeavor. I'm the kid with the Rubik's Cube who was like, I was just fucked. You hand me a Rubik's Cube, like, I don't even understand. It got to the point way back when where I was able to kind of grasp how to make one side the right color, maybe. If we are... No, we're not. How the fuck do I do this? Fuck, guys. I'm going to spend the whole fucking rest of this episode doing this. I'm terrible at this. I have no proper mind for this. This is why we watched The Queen's Gambit recently. It was a really fun show. I quite enjoyed it. And like almost everybody who watched it, I had that desire to play chess because it's like, well, that looked so much fun the way they portrayed it in the show. But I do know from experience, although I know how to play chess, I've played chess all my life, I am fucking terrible at it. And you're seeing why right here. I don't have the ability to forecast more than one move ahead. I can see the immediate results of my actions. I cannot foresee consequences of actions down the line, like ever, in any aspect of life, which may explain my financial situation. We almost got it, kinda, I guess. But when we do that, of course, we fuck it all up. And that fucks it up further. As does that. I'm going to try it for another couple minutes here, guys. I'm going to fail, and when I fail, apparently we'll get the pipe anyway, so what's the point? But don't you want to see me succeed once without it being luck? I do. That said, I can't let you just keep watching this. You'll be bored as fuck. So we're done with that. How are we doing for time? As I've more than once said, our goal on this channel, our theoretical goal on this channel, when we're not, playing Xbox games, is to play every free roguelike ever made and get a recording up of it, which we will never succeed at, of course, because there are always new ones and we can't keep up the pace. But, I mean, this is a step in that endeavor. We don't have to win them all, obviously. Just play them once and just sort of get a sense of, okay, this exists, this is what it's about. This one isn't super appealing to me for various reasons. Not the least of which being I fucking suck at the pipe game. That sounds like an insult a woman would say to you. You suck at the pipe game. If that woman were lewd. Was that a dog or was it a rat? We got the key. Let's go down at least one more level. There are various monsters. We're getting a sense of what that entails. I would enjoy this more, actually, if it was ASCII, because Oh, you've died. Oh, I didn't realize my hit points were that low. We were level 4 professional, though. I wonder if your level is based on how many pipes you fix, or sort of fix. I don't know. If we started at level 1, I think we actually fixed 1 and abandoned 2, but they qualified as fixed, which might give us 3 levels, which would put us at 4, maybe. At any rate, that was Fontanero, guys. I will include a link to where you can find it via the Wayback Machine, although be warned, as far as I can tell, your first round. Let's say okay, first of all. Oh, we're allowed to continue. Mario dies. Oh. When we continue, we have very few health. Very little health. Let's try it out of curiosity, drinking a strange potion. Is this everything? It seems like everything, every item you can find is food. It just improves your health. Let's try alchemy. We didn't try that. Alchemy. Choose an item. Jelly. Choose another item. Milk. Apparently we created a book of healing. Let's try reading. You feel fully restored. Okay. Alchemy. An apple. And tea to make apple tea. Or to make a book of vision. Well, it's interesting, isn't it? All right. Alchemy. Let's try combining the same things. Are we allowed to do that? No? Meat. And soda. That one made nothing, apparently. Or if it did, I can't detect what it was. Alchemy. Meat. And milk. No. I wonder if it's always the same. Would we try first jelly and milk? Was that what it was? Jelly. We don't have that anymore. And tea. A book of cure. Let's read it. You read Book of Cure. I don't think I was poisoned, and therefore it didn't matter. At any rate, you can see there is some interesting. There's some interesting stuff here. The alchemy system I've not seen before. The pipe system, while it is extremely not to my taste, somebody with a cleverer brain than mine might find some joy in that. So yeah, I will include a link to where you can find it, and yeah, I'll see what else I can find to play. That's we got to get back to our was it 2011? Is that where we left off? Our 7-day roguelike challenge, of course, sooner or later. The problem again remains to some degree. I'm sure my voice is not sounding quality here. I can try plugging the headset directly into the microphone for any games that don't have sound. Maybe that'll fix it, but it doesn't plug cleanly into the microphone. It's like the microphone jack might be a little larger than the sound jack, so I don't know how it'll work. We can give it a try. But in the meantime, there are some roguelikes on the Xbox itself. Those will not be free, and therefore they are not part of our ongoing quest to visit every free roguelike. But at least it gives us something to do while I'm waiting for the pandemic to lift so I can get the splitter I need to properly record things on the PC. At any rate, that is it. I'm gone for now. Incidentally, I guess one last thing. I do have another thing. I have a producer's mic right here I can plug in. It's just I constantly have to lean into the mic then, and I don't know. It's just a big pain in the ass for wearing the headset. That's all. See ya. Bye.